Hello, everybody. Anthony here from The Way, and welcome back to another episode of our masterclasses. Now, today's masterclass is all about the present simple and the present continuous. Okay. Now, like every class, I like to start the lesson with a question that practices the grammar that we're just about to learn. So, today's question is, what are you doing right now? And what do you do on the weekends? Okay. So the first question, what are you doing right now, is the present continuous. ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora mismo? Right now. And then the second one is present simple. What do you do on the weekends is ¿qué haces las fines de semana? Okay. So have a think about your answers. And I'd love to see your answers in the comments section below. So just to give you an example answer to each of those questions, at the moment I am presenting a B1 masterclass live and direct from our academy here in Murcia. And then what do you do on weekends? Normally, at the weekend, I go running in the mountains near to where I live. I spend time with my family, and I like to take the weekend to clean the house. Right, moving on. So the present simple. When do we use the present simple? Well, it's got three main uses. One is routines and habits, so things that we do again and again. For example, I go to work every day. The second use is general truths or facts. For example, the sun rises, sube, in the east. And then another use of the present simple is for times, timetables, and fixed timetables. For example, the train leaves at 8 p.m. So el tren sale a las 8. Okay? And then how do we form the present simple? Well, the positive sentence is just your subject, I, you, we, they, etc., he, she, it, plus the verb. So if it's I, you, we, or they, we just put the verb in its infinitive form. So I work. If we're talking in third person, he, she, or it, we add an s, es, or ies to the end of some of the verbs. So the example here, I work, if we were talking about she, it would be she works. Okay? Negative sentences, we use don't for I, you, we, and they, and we use doesn't for the third person. For example, she doesn't work. All right. We don't work on Saturdays. And then for question, we put do or does, again, depending on the subject, at the beginning of the sentence. Then we put the subject, and then we put the verb. So if we're asking the question, ¿tú trabajas? We would say, do you work? Okay. If we're saying, él trabaja, we would say, does he work? All right. See the difference between do and does. Cool. Now let's move on to the present continuous. So when do we use the present continuous? Well, we use it for actions that are happening right now in this moment. For example, right now I am speaking to you. Okay. We use it for temporary actions. And the example here is she is living in Madrid this month. Can you see it's not permanent? It's only for this month. No es permanente, es solo por este mes. So she is living in Madrid this month. And then we also use it for things that are changing or happening over a period of time. For example, now in Murcia, it is end of November. It is getting colder. So over a period of time, it is getting colder and colder. It's becoming colder. All right. Now, how do we form the present continuous? Well, in a positive sentence, we use the subject and then we take the verb to be. So we've got am, is, and are. And then we put the verb plus ing at the end. So if we're talking about yo estoy, we say I am working. Okay? If we're talking about he, she, or it, we could say ella está trabajando. She is working. Okay? And then we, you, they, we would say are, and then the verb plus ing. All right? Estamos trabajando. We are working. Okay? The negative, we put the subject, and then we just put not after the verb to be, but we can also make it a contraction. So we say, I am not, but then for is, we can say is not or isn't. He isn't working. And then for are, we say are not, or in the contraction, we can say aren't. So she isn't working, we aren't working, I am not working. All right. And then for questions, all we do is we take the verb to be and we put it at the beginning of the sentence. So, are you working? ¿Tú estás trabajando ahora mismo? Okay. So that's the present continuous. Now, moving on, let's have a bit of practice. Okay. What I want you to do, I'm going to read the sentences and I want you to think, are they present simple or present continuous? Okay. So the first one is I a book right now. We have read is the verb. So if it's right now, ahora mismo, then it's going to be present continuous, isn't it? Well done. So I am reading a book right now. Good. Okay, she, and then we have the verb go to the gym every Saturday. So if it's every Saturday, todos los sábados, it's something that happens again and again and again. She goes to the gym every Saturday. Excellent. And the next one. We study English this week for our exam. This week, it's in progress. What are we going to use? Present simple or present continuous? We are studying English this week for our exam. Good, because it's in progress. All right, the next one. My brother, we have not like vegetables, las verduras. So it's my brother doesn't like vegetables, and it doesn't because it's my brother, tercero persona, all right, he. And the next one, the last one, is a question. Okay, so da-da-da, TV at the moment. And if it's at the moment, al momento, present simple or condition or continuous? Continuous, good. So we're going to use the verb to be, and we have you as the subject. So is it is or are? Are you watching, verb plus ing, TV at the moment? Excelente, brilliant. Right, so you can check your answers. There they are. Now, to finish the lesson, I have a little story, all right? I'm going to read the story to you, and I want you to try and try and listen for present simple and present continuous, okay? The first time we listen, just close your eyes, and every time you hear present simple or present continuous, a verb in either of those forms, just click, okay? Here we go. Every day, Anna gets up at 7 a.m. and has breakfast. She goes to work at 9 a.m. and finishes at 5 p.m. But today is different. Right now, Anna is sitting in a cafe because she is waiting for her friend. They are planning a trip together. Usually, Anna doesn't drink coffee, but today she is trying a cappuccino and she is enjoying it a lot. All right, so let's go through it again. So we have every day Anna gets up, present simple, because it's something she does again and again and again at 7 a.m. and has breakfast. Okay, remember, have is I have, you have, we have, they have. So tercera persona, third person, he, she, it has. All right, and as we're talking about Anna, a girl, we say Anna has breakfast. She goes to work at 9 a.m. and finishes at 5 p.m. Notice the ES at the end of those verbs. Goes, not gos, G-O-S, no. Goes, and then finishes, ES, on the end of that as well. But today is different. Right now, ahora mismo, Anna is sitting in a cafe because she is waiting for her friend. So está sentado y está esperando for her friend. They are planning. Ellos están planeando a trip. What is a trip? Un viaje corto. Good. Together. Usually, Anna doesn't drink coffee. Okay. Now, the present simple, we use these frequency adverbs a lot. Usually, sometimes, often. Okay. Those will tell us that it's present simple. So usually, something she does again and again, Anna doesn't drink coffee, but she is trying, está probando, a cappuccino, and she is enjoying it a lot. Okay. Now, here is enjoying it a lot. It's something that she's doing in this moment. She's feeling that sensation of enjoying the coffee. But normally, those state verbs we don't put in the continuous, okay? Like, love, etc. Prefer, all right? But here we can use it in the continuous. Excellent. So that's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments below if you want us to correct any of your sentences in either the present simple or the present continuous. And also, a quick reminder, we upload a new podcast every single Thursday, which you can see on Spotify, YouTube Music, etc. Anywhere where you can stream podcast, you will find our podcasts. Okay, just search for The Way English. We also have a blog on our website, and we put new articles every single Sunday um, with lots of different topics. Like recently, we've had a Thanksgiving one. We've done some grammar ones. We talk about different places in London, or sorry, different places in England, for example, London, different accents. There's loads of stuff on there. And then we also have our courses, which we offer courses from A1 level to C1 level, so from basic to or beginner to advanced levels. And we offer masterclasses every single week for our premium students. So make sure to check out the website, deway.s, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.